vleugelslag van een vlinder kan uiteindelijk een storm veroorzaken. Deze vergelijking, afkomstig uit de meteorologie, staat centraal in de vlinderrevolutie. We ontmoeten mensen met kleine initiatieven die tot grote veranderingen kunnen leiden, op weg naar een betere wereld. Het thema van deze week: de afvalberg. Massa's nieuwe kleding en schoenen. Niet omdat de oude kleding en schoenen versleten zijn, nee, ze zijn uit de mode. De New Yorkse modeontwerpster Elizabeth Olsen besloot niet meer mee te gaan in die rat race. Ze werkte jaren voor grote merken als Tommy Hilfiger, Nike en Calvin Klein. Maar ze vond dat het allemaal totaal anders moest. Ze wilde schoenen maken die op geen enkele manier het milieu en mens en dier belasten. 100% ecologische, veganistische schoenen. Ze gaf ze de merknaam Olsenhaus en inmiddels zijn ze een wereldwijde hit. Met beroemde fans als Cameron Diaz, Jennifer Aniston en Alicia Silverstone. Sinds 2 jaar heeft Elizabeth Olsen dus haar eigen veganistische schoenenmerk. Maar wat is dat toch met vrouwen en schoenen?
It's a thing. It's become a thing and a status symbol, and people like to collect them. Then it kind of built on from there. Then there's a lot of questions like, well, if you don't make it out of an animal product, what do you make it out of? As if that's the only thing, you know? So I do a lot of explaining from start to finish. I'm using cork, which is a sustainable material. It's dyed black. And then on the bottom, on the sole, this is recycled rubber tire with sawdust flakes in it. The reason I started Olsenhaus was because I wanted to show veganism and being ecologically friendly in a way that I wasn't seeing it done, meaning in a glamorous, fashionable, stylish way. But I wasn't seeing what I wanted to wear when I go out at night. This was the first thing. It was actually an interview, and they put a picture of in there. And so I'm in the grocery store, and I was like, oh, I think that's the one I'm supposed to be in. And I picked it up, and I opened it and saw my picture and went, ah! Like, oh my God. And then I opened it like, you know, as if something was going to change, like this, and started reading.
Inmiddels heeft Elizabeth met haar schoenen al in 100 tijdschriften gestaan. En haar persmap groeit zo hard dat ze ook in Hollywood ontdekt is.
Cameron Diaz wore a pair in Vogue a while ago. And I'm flipping, trying to find it. Alicia Silverstone just did a blog on us. And we didn't even know. Jenith sent me the link, I think it was on Saturday, right? About Olsenhaus, what we do. And it's stylish and it's vegan and we've got information. So that was like a surprise. So
Instead of this one, you mean?
yeah, is this?
Oh, instead of this.
Is this color? I think it is. It's the topaz.
Elizabeth's amazing. She's a business person, she's an artist, but she's very down to earth.
Do you have to be vegan when you work for Olsenhaus?
You don't have to be vegan, but it's preferred just so we have that likeness, we're all on the same page. It's just that consciousness. It's what we believe in. So it helps us work together for what we believe in, all on the same level.
This material is made from recycled television screens. Actually, what it is they go to the television factory in Japan, and during the process of making the screen, they take off a film of polyester that would then become just industrial waste. The company I work with goes in and takes that industrial waste and turns it into this material, which is an ultra suede. It's color fast, it doesn't crack, it's waterproof, it's very durable and it's very soft. It feels like, you know, like a suede or a faux suede. Then this heel is made from recycled plastic bottles.
Het kan dus recyclen en tegelijk fashionable zijn. Maar hoe kom je als pionier aan dit soort materialen?
They've asked me if it's difficult to find materials, and it's not. It's actually kind of the height of creativity to me in finding the materials that you can find that are work together and combining them. It's not hard at all.
Zo heeft Elizabeth naast haar gerecyclede producten lijm gevonden zonder dierlijke materialen. En werkt ze graag met kurk, canvas, linnen, hout en katoen. Het kost haar een hoop energie om alternatieven te vinden.
The person that starts it either spends the money, spends the time, spends the thought, puts all of this energy into it. They may or may not get credit in the end, but they're driven. It doesn't even matter I'm just driven to do it. So, you can't stop me.
Er wordt vaak gedacht dat leer een afvalproduct is uit de vleesindustrie. Maar in veel landen worden dieren geslacht puur vanwege hun huid ten behoeve van de leerproductie. Alleen al voor de Amerikaanse schoenenmarkt worden er per jaar meer dan 1 miljoen dieren geslacht.
I've had kind of several stages of an aha moment, but the one that just kind of stamped that I was going to go this direction was a pamphlet that a friend gave me when I was in high school, and it showed animals being experimented on. And I just looked at that and I thought, this is the craziest thing I have ever seen. Why would you experiment on an animal that is a completely different species from us? Their bodies are not going to react in any way, shape, or form the same way that we are. And it didn't make any sense. And I literally felt like the pain, agony, and fear wash over me emotionally. And I just completely stopped then. I said I would never eat meat, and that this would kind of be a mission in life to help end this. Are animals put here for us to use? And my heart says, a resounding no. It doesn't feel right, it doesn't sound right, and why would they be? As if, say aliens came here from another planet and thought of us the way that we think of animals. Would we allow them to run experiments on us and just do whatever they pleased with us? Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks.
I think she was one of the first all-vegan companies that really put fashion first, and so I think our customers were really excited about that. A lot of people didn't want to make they were willing to give up leather, but they didn't want to sacrifice their love of shoes. And she meshed those two together, and so you were able to get beautiful, fun, elegant shoes that were vegan.
Inmiddels is de schoenenlijn van Elizabeth enorm aangeslagen. Haar ontwerpen zijn tijdloos en trendy tegelijk. Dit is niet haar einddoel, ze wil veel meer. Momenteel is ze bezig met een kinderlijn. Ze denkt nog aan een maddenlijn, tassen, een kleding. Haar missie is dat iedereen veganistisch wordt. En haar droom staat nog in de kinderschoenen.
Different color palette is really what drew me to them. As you can see, I'm kind of a colorful person.
You know that these are vegan shoes?
Yes, I am vegan. I know of Olsenhaus, and I love what you do and what you stand for. I have the ballet flats made from the fibers from TVs, and I think that's a really great, innovative way to make a shoe.
Where do you live?
Since I work so much, I live here. I'm always thinking about work anyway, but the moment I wake, I can actually physically get on the computer. There's no lag time or commute time.
Do you have time for a private life?
No, this is kind of all-consuming right now, which I'm fine with, and I knew that was, I wouldn't say a sacrifice, but a choice. Eventually, I would like to, get married and have a family and all of those things, but not right now. This is more important to me, This is my baby. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna help everyone convert their lifestyle over to being, vegan and more eco-friendly.
What we really need to chuck is that old school throwaway mindset. There's a new school of thinking on this stuff, and it's based on sustainability and equity. Now, some say it's unrealistic, idealistic that it can't happen, but I say the ones who are unrealistic are those that want to continue with the old path. That's dreaming. So let's create something new.
Een nieuwe manier van denken. Dat is de oplossing om van onze enorme afvalberg af te komen.
Even a single thought affects the rest of the world, which is kind of the title of this show. The butterfly's wings flapping can have this chain reaction.
Wat ik met het Repair-café wil bereiken, dat is actief bijdragen aan een duurzame samenleving. Waarin repareren normaal is.
Een duurzame samenleving betekent bouwen aan de toekomst van onze aarde.
Je bent het niet om de aarde uit te putten. En wat wij doen is wij putten de aarde uit. Dat leidt dus tot end. Dat leidt dus tot iets wat zeg maar niet omkeerbaar is.
I mean, we all live here. We should be taking care of it, not abusing it until we get into a state of things are dying, we're all sick. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So it's only the logical thing that everyone would start to become aware inside, and then in turn, what they purchase reflects how they're feeling inside.
Wat je koopt reflecteert wat je van binnen voelt. En wat je vervolgens weggooit dus ook. Martine, Hans en Elizabeth geloven in de 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Minder kopen, meer hergebruiken en meer recyclen.
Mijn ambitie is om een hele kleine bijdrage te leveren aan een proces wat uiteindelijk leidt tot een verbetering. Tot het kunnen doorgeven van de aarde aan kinderen en kleinkinderen.
How many years is it going to take us to move away from all of the damage that's been happening now to get back to our natural selves? You know, that is determined by how fast the collective consciousness can catch up to who we really are. We're only trying to remind everybody of who you really are. So that's what we're doing.